Hey, there we go. Yay! Alrighty, let's start working on this. I know there's going to be a lot of spoilers for people who want to play this game, but I need to do some serious beta testing in this game. So, let's configure, make sure I got sound land. There we go. That's no good. I need to fix that bug. That is obviously no bueno. Let's see here. Where are my underground graphics? Let's switch to this. I don't know. Okay, these are the underground graphics I'm thinking of. So I need to copy those, paste those. I don't really need to. Let's go ahead and I need to move that. Remove my gum. People won't be watching me. Let's check my. Alright, so I have a graphic here that is messed up. So I need to open this. I don't know if it really matters. This switch is out here. That is not what I wanted. Key Coin Caverns. That's actually really hard to say. Key Coin Caverns. Say that 5 times fast. King Coin Cat. King Coin. King. Ah. Okay, yeah, that looks fine. Make sure this still looks good. The lighting on that looks fine. Looks good. Ooh, no. No, ma'am. Ooh, alright, there is some fixes I need to do here because that platform does not look right at all. Alright, let's go in here. So the problem I'm running into now is the fact that where the platform connects does not go correctly. Platform. Actually, no. It's so is it swing? Is that what I call it? Yes, I call it the swing draw. That's what I'm looking for. Oh my gosh, my mic is in the way. And controller fell. Stupid controller. I will be reusing, okay, the question is, will this be the only level with key coins, or will you reuse this mechanic? I think every world has a level that uses, key coins. So, yeah, it works like it does in Super Mario Maker, which, interestingly enough, I came up with the mechanic before I ever saw it in Super Mario Maker. So the question is Nintendo watching me? Does Nintendo know? Alright, so my PPU viewer here, where is... The tile is 5-5, and what am I drawing? So I draw the platform, and then I draw... That is room tile 5-5. That looks correct. Why is that? Wait. Oh, no. Okay, that draws that. Now I have to draw the attachment, which is A5. Just do 5-5. Alright, let's build that. Let's go ahead and save state. See what the difference is. It's the game. Hey, look at that. Okay. The only thing I don't like, though, is the fact that... How many places actually jump to swing draw? So, halt normal, do a swing draw. Okay, so I need RDS, which is a platform draw. So what I'm basically having to do, the problem that I'm trying to correct here is the fact that so the problem I'm running into is the fact that as the platform swings back and forth, Mario's position is like always delayed by 1 pixel. And that's because the player code updates before the object code does. And the object code detects whether or not Mario is on the platform, and then it moves Mario, but it doesn't update the sprites. So, to correct this issue, I will simply draw the platform before I move it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, I hope. Let's see if that idea works. Yeah, that looks way better, actually. Except it's doing... Okay, it needs to draw the... Let's draw this here. There we go. Perfect. Cool beans. Alright, so I've got that fixed. Yay! So that works. Boing, 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 boing. Oh yeah, you can climb up these spider webs here. Yeah, so if you don't collect all the key coins and you die, you lose them all. But there are checkpoints in the game. So it's not completely terrible. Also, there are some coin blocks that cause coins to appear above them. Why? Because it's a cool mechanic. Okay. Okay, yeah. Can't climb and grab keys at the same time. Can't do that, though. So if good. I don't like that graphic a whole lot. I need to bring that in line with other graphics in the game because semi-solids are 8x8 and they should look like that. So let's go back to the ground tiles here, underground tiles here, and let's just go ahead and do that. Let's go back to my editor so I can save it, and there we go. That's much better. So if I just go over to the right and go back, yes, the key coin should still be there, which is good. That's what you want. Also, if I click this in here, there we go. Yes, it appeared where it should. Alright, I see a slight bug here. The key coin, when it goes down on the thing and reappears, it shows a splash in water. So object key. Alright, gotta find the key. Let's see here. I don't remember object key. There we go. Key pieces, key. Actually, it should be a bank 1. That's where all my power-ups are. Alright. Power up key? No. Where is the key? The key object. Where are you? Ah, there you are. Your object number 8. Alright, let's go down here. There should be a thing that says object delete in pit. You should reappear. Object in water. Okay. So basically what happens is by kicking the key into this pit full of water, it falls down to the pit and it's supposed to reappear where it formed. But the problem is it disappears while it's in water, so when it reappears, it's inside the water basically, and it's like, you're not supposed to be in water. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and build that. Let's go over here, do this. Let's kick. Haha. Should that not like... okay, yeah. It's going to respawn. So, the problem is, alright, yeah, I guess it's fine. That'll work for now. Alright. That's at least the way of showing that it's not... Ooh. Ooh. Alright. That is no bueno. So, what just happened was Mario was carrying the key. And, yeah. Let it go, and it got kicked out of the pipe. So, what I need to do... If player is holding, object is being held. Okay. If you can hold, let's load, but the player is in pipe and branch not equal. So basically, if player's in the pipe, you cannot kick whatever you're holding. Alright. Let's see here. Alright. Cool beans. That's cool. What? I'm not holding you anymore. Why are you looking like that you're being held, Mario? I am doing something wrong. Object hold RTS. Oh, because it's doing hold position. Gotcha. Alright. If you're in a pipe, go to that RTS. Definitely got me some side effects going on. Telling y'all, there's so much going on in this game. There's a lot of freaking tiny little bugs I have to take care of all the time. No, that is not what I want at all. Okay, so if player is holding pad B, then object kick. So what I need to do is, like, if you are holding, you need to move with the player. Yeah. All right. I gotta figure this out here, because what needs to happen is with this. No. If you're holding B, object kicked. All right. Let's load. Your pipe. Branch. Assume hold. If you're going to a pipe and you've made contact with this thing, assume that it's kind of being held, I guess. I don't know. Oh, this could get messy. We'll see. Alright. Of course, you got the spiders that run their webs down. Okay, that's good. Yay! No, he still holds it! You're not holding it, though. Okay, I understand what my problem is. Alright. You can't... Okay. If the object is being held... Oh my gosh, this is tricky here, because if the object is being held, the object needs to be carried when we're throughout the pipe. If it's not being held, then nothing should happen. Let's do this. So, wait, no, that is not what I want. Okay. Ports. Actually, if race not equal, check the hold. Oh, I'm gonna run out of room here. If the player is in a pipe, if he's not in a pipe, check if you're holding me. If you are in a pipe, check to see if the object is being held. And if the object is being held, Then you want to do this. If otherwise, you don't want to do anything. All right. So, player is going down the pipe. You want to say, hey, is the object being held? If it is, move it right along. Otherwise, go to, don't do anything. All right. That should work. Let's see if that works. All right. Yeah, the graphics are weird. I'm getting that fixed right here. Cool. Yay! It works! Look at that! Whoop, whoop. Cool, cool, cool. Now what I have to do is figure out why now I gotta figure out why the key does not go. Why doesn't the key go? So Mario goes behind the mask. Alright, I gotta figure out why this is not working. Because object position held. So if the object is being held, if the object is moving through a pipe's jump to C, E. Wait a minute. I don't think that does anything. I'm gonna remove that. In fact, I'm going to remove that and that and that for the lulz. So I'm not mistaken. Let's see what happens when I don't do anything. Oh, that's no bueno. Okay, that does that. That does that. Okay, so if pipe move is 0, but it's also plus level pipe move. Okay. That's probably my problem. So that needs to be behind no matter what I do. Oops, that was a mistake. Yeah, there's something weird going on. Oh, look at that. I have a graphics editor. I forgot about that. Well, it's kind of graphics editor, but not really. I put one in Spotlight. We'll see if I ever actually complete it. I have a feeling I won't. I have YYCHR. That's good enough. Why does that almost work, but not quite? Alright, what is going on? Why is pipe move doing a thing? Level knit airship board. What? Level pipe move. Level junction. Level pipe move. Do pointer effect. Let's do player in pipe. Okay, store player in pipe. Draw actions 29. You know. What? I don't. What? I don't understand what this. It loads up and it just increases in a. Okay. Is there like a draw player? It's map draw player. Okay, here we go. Let's see, it should be like tile, pipe. Nope. Pipe stuff. Okay, here we go. Direction handle pipe. Here we go. Here we go. Scroll lock, pipe entry, prepare for pipe entry. Okay. I haven't really messed a whole lot with the pipe code. The only thing I've done with the pipe code is if there's not a pointer that exists, then it just moves you up until you come out of the pipe, which is what you're seeing here in this test that I'm doing. Just, yeah, the reason it comes out of the pipe is because there's no pointer on there. If I put a pointer on there, then it would do a level transition. Stop that. I don't want that playing while I'm doing this. Alright, there's that. My level, if it count down, XY pops up. Let's see here. What I'm looking for is there has to be some sort of sprite mask or something. Appropriate set. Okay. So now I gotta find everything that has to do with pipe move. Let's see here. Check pipe move. Okay. Yeah, if you're in a pipe move, don't check solids. Just keep going. If you're in a pipe move, when the player is going through a pipe, a special cover spot is this. Haha! This is what I wanted. Okay, that's the sprite. I'm gonna change this because that should be X, and that should be X plus 4. X. You know what? I'm not gonna change anything about that. That is sprite Y. Ooh, it uses sprite 6B. What is sprite 6B? That's the metal block. Okay, so that's the sprite mask. Alright, so there's this sprite X plus 4. Yeah. Alright, plus 8 plus 12. Player pop Y, subtract, do the stuff. Sprite Y. Pull accumulator, okay, add 16. Y and Y. you got X, X. No, it should be X, X, Y, Y. All right. X. The other X, that should be 8. You should be 4. You should be 12. And then Y, 4, 8, 12. 6B, that's the tile. I have a feeling that was my problem. Oh my god, I think I know what the problem is. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, yeah, so the reason there's music going is because I stopped it. Yeah, alright. Alright, so basically what I'm doing is like when Mario goes down the pipe, he doesn't go behind the background. Instead, there are sprites that are behind the background, and the way the NES handles that, if you have a sprite that's over the background and it goes across a sprite that's under the background, then it will force that sprite to go under the background. It's a masking technique that the NES uses. And what I am trying to do is figure out why in my game I run into this weird issue that when I'm holding an object, Mario doesn't go completely behind inside the pipe, and neither does the object he's holding. But if I'm not holding an object, it's perfectly fine. So I'm gonna jack something up here. So what I'm gonna do actually is I'm going to change this to say I'm gonna change this so that it doesn't go behind, just to see what this is looking like whenever I actually SPR PAL 0 SPR PAL 0. There we go. Alright, so let's go in here and let's try this and see what this looks like. Ooh, that is all kinds of wrong. Whoa. Wow. Alright, so as you can see, there's like 4 sprites that are on here, and they are way off. That's 8, 12. Huh. 8. Wow, that is all kinds of wrong here. So let's get in here, let's fix that. Oh, learning how to code 6502. I didn't find a tutorial for that. I lucked out whenever I was in college. I learned, I had a class on machine programming, and I was learning 6502 at the same time as learning x86. I don't remember anything about x86. And I was also learning C at the same time. So I kind of lucked out that I learned how to do all this at the same time in college. I would suggest getting an emulator like Messin. Actually, look up a YouTuber named Displaced Gamer. Actually, let's see if I could find him. Displaced Gamers. Haha. Displaced. Yeah, here he goes. I hope he doesn't mind I'm doing this. I actually watch a lot of this guy's YouTube videos, and he does a really good job walking through the assembly of popular games like Zelda and other games. And he explains some high-level things about 6502 and the NES in like small little chunks. and he does a really, really good job explaining it. So just like watching those and seeing what you can come up with would be like a really good way of figuring out how to, get started with 6502. And you can kind of do what he does, where he does like little tiny hacks that modify it, and yeah, that's where you can get started. There's a Discord for NES developers, actually. Well, I'm in Discord right now, so let's see here. Yes, NES development server. Let's see if I can I share this? How do you share? Threads, channels. Yes, development server Discord. Is this the right one? Oh, let's keep this going. Alright, so there you go. There's a Discord server for NES development. Yeah, they're a great resource. I'm on there, so I'll hop in, and if I see a question, I'll answer the best that I can. So my biggest advice is take a game that you really, really love, think about what you would change about that game, and then learn just enough 6502 programming to get that done. Think small. So think, for example, Castlevania. Shit, I can't think of his name. Not Trevor. Simon. Simon's jump is on a fixed trajectory. So it'd be really awesome if you could like change his jump mechanics so when you press and hold the A button, you jump higher for longer and you have mid-air control. So maybe that could be a project where you learn how to modify the game to implement that, and you just learn just enough 6502 assembly to get that accomplished, and then you work your way up. I mean, honestly, Mr. Mayhem, it started out as a very, very, very tiny hack, modifying the status bar at the very bottom of the screen, and it eventually blew up into what you see now, this insanity. Alright. So we see here all kinds of bad stuff going on with these spark masks. So the SNES is a subset of 6502, or no, it's a superset, sorry, of 6502, which is 65816, I think it's called. Yes. So the Super Nintendo is 65816. So it's 16-bit, obviously, instead of 8-bit. But all the opcodes in 6502 work in 65816, and there's extra instructions that is supported. And obviously, the architecture is slightly different because you have more powerful graphics, you got the graphic modes, and all this other stuff. So what you learn in 6502 would apply in Super Nintendo development as well. I've never done Super Nintendo development, but I've looked at Super Nintendo assembly code, and I can understand it pretty well. Okay. So, I need to build this, see what this masking sprite is going to look like. Alright, I'm going to leave you behind for now. Yeah, no problem. Ooh. Okay. So... So with tools like Mesen, MESEN, you don't really have to do hex editing anymore. Hex editing was a necessity because of our lack of tooling. That's all we had. Like 10, 12 years ago. God, it's been a long time. But with these emulators like Messin, here, let me bring this up if you're not familiar with it. This is Messin. Pull this up. I can go to Tools, go to the debugger, and yeah, it has all the assemblies. So let me show you real quick. What you see here in Visual Code is the source code to Mushroom Mayhem, and it's based off of the disassembled source code that Southbird 3 did of Super Mario Bros. 3. So I took that disassembled source code and I just ripped it apart and created my own engine and customized it to hell and back. And Messin basically takes it and flips it so that way it is disassembled again. It doesn't have the human readable variable names. It has things like, let me think of a really good example here. Let's go to where a lot of the common code sits at. I think this is the... Let's go... Here we go. Yeah, it's all data blocks. Ah, here we go. Really? Why would you do that? Alright, let's... Can I... There we go. Auto set page down. So let me scroll down here. So PP stat, it says here, load PPU status to 002. Now this is, obviously this doesn't teach you much about the NES architecture. It's pretty straightforward, but I can go in here and, so what you see right here is you have this subroutine called int reset part 2. It does LDA, PPU stats, BPL, load accumulator 0, store, and right here in Messin you see a load accumulator, branch positive, load 0 in the accumulator, store. So this is disassembling. Well, so this gets assembled into assembly. You're running this little batch file here, which basically runs the assembler. And then Messin will flip it the other way around and disassemble it. So this is a really good way to look at any game and kind of poke around and kind of, just changing values just to figure out what things do. So yeah, I mean, just playing with this until it starts to make sense is one of the things that I did as well. I mean, I didn't have this tool when I first started learning, but if I had this, I would never have touched hex editing. Hex editing is very, very painful because you're basically having to do that conversion from human readable code into hex values yourself. And I did that. I used like pen and paper, and I did that, and it was very, very painful. But it worked. I did that for Mario Adventure. I would never ever do that again. Okay. So where was I? Back. Here we go. So that should be adding right that. So something weird is going on. Will be revised subject vertical scrolling push compare. No, the Y position is correct. It's the X position that is way off. Player X. Subtract horizontal scroll. Actually, let me do this here. I'm gonna comment out some code. Let me figure out. So what I'm basically doing now, I gotta figure out exactly what's going on with my bug. This is how I debug. So I have something visual on the screen. And it is, let's do sprite X. Let's do this. Up, and there we go. Let's do this. So now I have a sprite on the screen. I can figure out why it's not doing. Okay. Okay. So that one is correct. That one sprite is where it should be. So I'm going to do the next sprite, which is 4. And for those who are confused by this, what this basically is sprites in the NES are 4 bytes apiece, and the order of those are, the first byte is the Y position, the second, actually, I can tell you right now. Yes, the first byte of a sprite is the Y position, the second byte is the tile number in the sprite, so, you know, I go to my PPU viewer, you got your tiles right here. The third byte is the attribute, so that means if the sprite is flipped horizontally or vertically and which palette it's using, and then the fourth sprite is the X position. So when I have sprite ram tile, I have a special variable that says sprite ram tile refers to the second byte of the sprite ram data. So when I add 4, I'm saying, all right, move shift forward. That now you're referencing the second sprite instead of the first sprite in the list. So I uncommented everything, or the code that is positioning the second sprite, so I can figure out where it's going. Okay, so it seems like the second sprite is appearing in the right spot on the Y position, but not the X position. So I gotta figure out why. So one of the things I have is I have a special variable called debug snap. And I've got it set in my debugger to always equal the value 7FFF. So no matter how many variables I add, debug snap will always be 7FFF. What that allows me to do is I can bring up FCUXD's debugger. And the only reason I use this one is just because it's the one I learned on, so I'm much quicker on it. I like messing too, don't get me wrong. Let me actually close out messing. And so since I have 7FF set as a breakpoint. Oh no, that's not going to work because I didn't actually build code. No, let's do this. All right, let's go over here. Let's pull up the pipe. Nope. Okay. So our breakpoint. All right, cool. So now I know that in the debugger, I am at this point right here in my code. And then I basically follow along line by line. So clear carry, add carry 8, which is what this add macro is. Okay, 7, 8. And that stores that to sprite ram. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? That's what the problem was. I was referencing the wrong part of the sprite ram data, which is why everything was thrown off. a sad but true thing about programming in general is the longer it takes you to find the cause of the bug, the simpler the solution. Which means if it takes you 5 days to find what the problem is, it'll be a simple fix. If you find there's a problem and you find the cause of it in like 30 seconds, it's going to take you days to fix. That's not always true, but yeah. Alrighty, let's see here. Oh yeah, look at that. Woo! So if I change this to be SPR behind the background, then I'm gonna carry this key. Let's see if that works. Okay. Alright, so this is working. Question is, will it work when I carry the key up the pipe? Ooh, almost. What? That is odd. Oh. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. I know what the problem is. Okay. So, my... Oh, it's hard to explain this. So, in Photoshop you have layers, in HTML you have layers, which basically says that when you have layers, one appears atop of the other. And in the NES, sprites layers are basically the first sprite appears on top of all other sprites, and then sprite 2 appears above everything else except for sprite 1, and so on and so on. Well, I have 4 sprites that are used for this masking, but then I have the player sprites. I have 4 masks for masking, and then I have like 6 sprites for the player. The problem I'm running into is that of those 4 sprites for masking, 2 of those are being used for the object you're holding, so that way it always appears in front of Mario. So I have to allocate those 4 sprites for masking and take those 2 sprites that are used for the object that Mario is holding and move those over because they're overlapping. That is exactly... Hold. Position. Held. Position. Hold. Hold. I don't know. Hold. Position held. Yeah, okay, so it should not take 0, 0 or 0, 2. Huh, not 0? Not sprite ramp offset. That would be that. That's what it should be. Okay, so, okay. Player. Now I gotta find the player sprite. Okay, so where's what? Let's take Magic Star. Player sprite Y. I gotta find the drawing code for the player sprite to make sure it doesn't overlap existing sprites here. Pit Death, Sprite X. I know there's a function right here somewhere to draw the player. I don't know where this is. It's right. Hey, is this it? I think this is it. Hey, player spread offset. Okay. Where are you set at? 18. One, two, three, four. Yeah. Apparently I must have already thought about this because almost. Almost. Ah, I have to save that. That's the problem. Yeah, code doesn't do much good if you don't actually save your changes. Oh my god, y'all, look at that! Yay! All that work just to make sure that if Mario's holding an object and goes down the pipe, it goes behind the pipe with him. Look at that, y'all. And, yep. Alright, cool. That looks good. Woot woot. Alrighty, so all this to debug that first level. Oh my gosh, that's right. Have I experimented with game development outside of ROM hacking? Well, so first off, I will say what I'm doing in this is more like game development and not like ROM hacking anymore. I mean, yes, I'm using, you know, a base game for my development, but this is long and this is far and away more like traditional game development because I have my own editor, I have my own asset management, my project management, I've got the code in GitHub. But outside of this project, I've worked on some very, very minor games. When I say minor, like arcadey type games. I created some very simple games for my daughter to recognize like words and images and learning how to type and stuff whenever she was a baby. Other than that, no, I haven't. I really want to. I want to get into game development, but this project alone has taken me almost 10 years, and I just can't imagine the workload it would take to develop a proper game. I live a very busy life as it is, between my daughter and my relationships and my full-time programming job. So maybe someday I'll get a programming job. I would love to be a game developer full-time. Yeah. Alright, so I need to add a new block type for checkpoint. Okay. Because checkpoints are a thing in my game now, and I need to add that right there, but I need you right there, because I need there to be a power up. Alright. Get into the friggin'... There we go. That's silly on me. That is not what I wanted. Alright, I'm gonna have to... So I need to go in here and change this because I do not want to go back and have to collect all those keys again. So I'm gonna reset this. I mean, honestly, any video of any game you're interested in is what I would start off with. He did a really good one on Zelda 2. And there's quite a bit of coding in that, so you could always start with that one. He released one today for Uncle Fester's Quest, which I actually played as a kid. Borrowed it from a neighbor. Hard as balls. Oh my gosh. Extremely difficult game. But I beat it when I was 9 years old. Alright, so I gotta make sure this checkpoint works. Yay! So I gotta make sure the checkpoint actually does what it should do. So, Kamikaze Mario. Yay! My checkpoint thing worked. You should not be loading that name, actually. I gotta change something here. So, I don't want that name to show up. So I need to remove that tile, that tile. Oh, that looks good. Okay. And while I'm at it, I need to change these interactions. Let's see, I have frog suit right there. So I'm gonna go in here and change my editor really quick, if you guys don't mind. Go ahead and close this. Level name. Actually, level service, level render. Oh yeah, I know C# too. I also write JavaScript. I've done database work, SQL Server, Postgres. I love Postgres so much more than SQL Server. MySQL is okay. This is written in WPF. It's the latest Windows Presentation Foundation. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, so my problem is right now on this screen you see Key Coins Cavern 2. You see the number 2 on there. I think it looks gross, ugly. I don't want that on there. So I'm gonna change it so if there is name, no, level info, where? Level info, name, final references. So I'm gonna change this so that I can get rid of the ugly bits of the name, so that way it all looks the same. Header, level name, no name. Level name. Actually, there should be a reference to this inside of the compiler service. Name. Name, services, it's adding a level. Aha, there we go, yeah, save file name. String trim indicator. Oh. Trim index equals save file name. Oh, that's save file name. That's not what I want. I need to go find the compiler. So that's compression service. ROM service. Right level. Yeah, so the hardest thing about developing for this isn't it's the restrictions that I have for the NES. Like 1.7 megahertz is not a whole lot of time when you divide that up into 60 frames. So what I need to do is go into this function here, file level name is level name to upper. Let's see, name trim index equals name index of dash. If name trim index is greater than -1, then name equals name substring 0 name trim index. All right. So nope, do not want these backups. No, I do not want any of these backups. Let's rename you Caverns 2. Okay. Open. Save. Save. So now if I go in here and I do this. Oops. That's a weird bug that goes on. Okay, Key Coin Caverns. Looks good. Go in here. Okay, still says Key Coin Caverns. Grab that. Kamikaze Mario. Woohoo! Awesome! So all I have to do now is go in here and rename all my levels. Yeah, there we go. Water here. Let's see here. Yep. Make sure this still works. Woo! There we go. Swim, 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 swim. Oh, I did not have enough time. Nope, nope, nope. Don't you die, Mario. That should not happen. What just happened? Why did I appear out of redraw level? Why did that jacked up, yo? That's really weird. What happened? So many freaking bugs. So I gotta figure out what in the world's going on here. works just fine now. I don't know what has happened, but okay. So I got a sprite here. The game thinks there's a sprite over here. Okay, there is some weirdness going on right now. Alright. All kinds of bugs I have to go in here and fix. Let's see here. It is 9 o'clock. Okay, that works. Yeah, there's some weird bug that goes on with that. I gotta fix that. So the question is, why does it poof? Why does it poof? Alright. Now I gotta figure out why common make poof function. Something is triggering this. Let's clear out my old debug. Snap point. Let's go in here. Let's reset this. Boop, 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 boop. Alrighty. Let's see here. First of all, nope. Okay, yeah. That's right. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now I have to figure out why it is that when I hit this block, a poof occurs. Why does a poof occur? Okay, step, step, step. Range of equals. Step, 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 step. And okay. It's a common make poof. I am store into temp var. JSR common make poof. So I've got a lot of references to this, so I have to figure out which reference this is in. CA2F. Poof die. Okay. Bye. We're not doing that anymore. Objects dynamically spawned. No, it's not dynamically spawned, though. That's the thing I don't understand. So for some reason, the game thinks that, I guess technically it is dynamically spawned, but not in the way that the game is intended. Do what I think, not as I tell you, computer. Alright, so I need to do this. Refresh. That's right. My debugger is still sent. That death. Okay, there we go. You are now spawned. So the question is, you're not. So it only does it whenever I'm small, Mario? Let's try that out. Let's see what that does. Okay. Nope. That's definitely not. It's not dynamically spawned. Should not be making a poof. Oh yeah, I don't understand why this is making a poof graphic. Somebody actually watching me. Oh yeah, there's some people still watching me. Look at that. Of course, people will actually come back, actually watch my videos. It's actually really weird that people like to watch the development cycle of all this. But at least you get to see all the work that goes into this game, because I've only been testing one level and I've already fixed like 4 major, well, not major, but 4 bugs. And I am like a huge stickler for polish. Like, things have to be just right. Okay. So the question is, dynamically spawned. Okay. You're not. Except you are. Let's step up. What is causing you to dynamically spawn? Alright. It's not poof die. Let's go to debugger. So seek PC. Is it that? Poof die. What is poof die? I know, like, but why are things poof dying? That's not that. That's not that. Splash. Water splash normal. No, you're water splash normal. If objects timer 0x. I don't think you should. Okay. Okay, this should only do that if... It's oil. Branch not equal. So, what's happening is that I shouldn't do that though. I bet that's the problem. So I do this thing where there's the water splash, but there's also, I reuse the water splash as an oil splash as well, and I make it the color different. And if the oil splash happens to occur on the inside of a block, it poofs away for some reason. I don't think it should do that. But what's happening is that the mushroom is appearing, and it's appearing inside water, which causes it to splash. Because it wasn't in water, now it's in water. Yeah, something like that. Alright. And since it's it's now considered to be in water, and the splash object that it's generating happens to be inside of the block that the mushroom's coming out of. It poofs away because it thinks it's oil. Crazy, crazy. Ah. It's still splashing. Disable splash. You know what, let's just... Can I not, like, disable the splash? There is definitely a way for me to disable splashing. Aha. Let's disable splash. What? Object splash disabled. Okay, that is a disabled. So I need to go find the power up. And where is the power up? Object power up is, oh, it's number 1. Going over here to this. And basically what I need to do is when the object is coming up for the first time, do nothing. Power up. Poof, 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 poof. Grow. Okay, the poos are fine. I'm hearing a lot. Ah! My freaking controller fell again. Alright. Power up. Grow. That's a collect. I don't want to collect. I want to do draw mask sprite. Horizontal screen, offset, power up, draw mask sprite. Hey, Corp 53. Corp, wow, it's so weird to say people's like screen names. Because I just see like when it's all uppercase, I just see a collection of letters and some numbers. I'm not like really paying attention too much. I am trying to basically make power-ups that appear inside water, not splash. So, to do that, power-up mushroom. Wait. Draw mask sprite. Object timers, branch equals. Corpse. Oh, corpse. Ha, I get it. I actually wonder if. I bet I know what I can do. Object splash disable. All right. No, I can't really do that. Normal power up 1. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Object splash disable X. And then what I'm going to do is go over here where you load it, and if it's not equal, CX66A, store that to splash disabled. That might have some side effects, but it fixed my issue, and I'm dead. Alright, so my mission is accomplished. And then as long as this, of course, that's not gonna... Get back down here. Oh, whatever. So over here. Now I need to make sure that the frog suit over here still... God, stupid friggin'... Okay, yeah, it still splashes if it hits the water. Cool beans. Alright. Alright, cool. Checkpoint still works. I'm just gonna tank that hit. Make sure that it still, yes, it still splashes. Cool beans. Yeah. Oh, come on. Grab the bubble. Ugh, stupid bubble. Okay. Okay. There is something wrong. Alright, there is totally a freaking... I don't understand why that is not working. I know. That's right. That is right. So I have a bug with the checkpoint flag where if the checkpoint flag is set and has a checkpoint level, that is awesome that you actually have all those demos, because it would be such a trip to go back and look at where this game has come from the very beginning. Oh my god. Alright, so I have a bug that basically affects pointers because of checkpoints. So basically, when you grab a flag, you have a checkpoint flag, it breaks everything. Also, I noticed that the bubble has a splash effect. So, and there goes my controller keeps slipping because my skirt is like a smooth material. I need to go in here and disable. Okay. I need to disable object splash disabled X. Yeah. I thought I... Float, wait, regenerate, pop. Whatever. That should totally disable the pop. I'll worry about that later. I need to fix this checkpoint bug. Checkpoint level. Because what happens, it checks to see if there is a checkpoint level. And so what I need to do is only honor the checkpoint if entering from map. Yeah, so check. Okay, so basically load entering from map branch if you're equal. So basically the way the checkpoint works is when you grab a checkpoint, it goes, all right, the next time you come to this level, then I'm going to swap you out and point you to wherever the checkpoint level is for that specific level. But they should only do that if you're entering the level from the map. So what I need to do now is find the level load pointer, which would be here from skip checkpoint. Just pointer found, store level number, store this, entering from map. So if this works the way it should, then entering this should, okay, got my checkpoint, Kamikaze Mario, he's dead. Entering this should take me back to the checkpoint. Cool beans, that looks good. And now I need to go back into the pipe over here. Oh, okay. This would be... let's just name... what's this one? Level junction. Alright. Sorry, I just realized that I have to clear that out when I'm entering. Actually, no. I will clear this out in another place. Where's the level load? Entering from map. Load from entering from map. Cool. Otherwise, you're going to do this. Okay, so I can just do this. If you're loading the level and you're entering for a map, do your things, but then clear it right back out. Alright, there we go. Okay, checkpoint. Mario's dead. Cool, checkpoint works. Fishy hurts, especially in the water. Everyone knows that fishies are the most powerful when they're in their natural habitat. Deep underwater caverns, caves. I don't know the difference between a cavern and a cave, actually. Alright. Bye, fishy person, and... yay! I fixed the thing! Alright. Alright, so I think that level is done. I don't know what's up with this map graphics, but I am not debugging those right now. So, wow. All of that for debugging one level. One stinking level. Alright, let's move this to... What's the next level on the list? Shy Guys and Shogun. Alright. Shy Guys and Subcon. Let me go ahead and rename you. So that way you're dashed. Okie dokie. Opening up. I don't know... Oh. I don't think that show overlays. That is not right at all. Oh, that makes sense. I need to change this. It says auto revert. This should be object type number 1. And you should be in the scripting. Save. Global scripting. Okay. And then type A, one-time use, and you are boss level. You are actually under unused because you are not being used anymore. So boss level modified pointers was basically a hokey way of me doing checkpoints for boss levels only. But I learned how to do an actual proper checkpoint. I didn't learn how, but I figured it out. So that looks good. Alright, I'll have to change that. Looks good. Save that. Build. Let's test out Shy Guys and Subcon. Alright, make sure this still works. Yes. Oh, I wanted that freaking shell here. So as I'm going through this, I am making sure I don't have any like blind jumps or anything. And I have not played these levels in so long. I am going to go over here. Debug to make sure I can grab this guy here. Cool. Let's go back to where it was, which is Ninja. What did I just kill? I heard a thing that killed something. That bothers me. Okay. Whatever. Oh, 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 got you. Yeah, so I did bring in some Mario 2 assets in here. And the doors are not Mario 2, they're my own custom doors, but they're obviously they're based off Mario 2. Oh yeah, so in case you didn't know, Raccoon Mario can actually deflect projectiles back at enemies. His tail doesn't have to do it, he just has to be spinning, so it's pretty forgiving. What's really cool about this, though, is that the deflected projectiles will actually hurt enemies. Oh no, I need this, I need this, and this. Yeah, woohoo! Oh, that is... that's not where I wanted. Oh, it's a checkpoint up there. Oh, man, totally forgot I had that up there. Get your butt. Yeah, I think something definitely dive. I think it's the auto revert. AUT. That's auto scroll. I got hairs all over me. Actually, if I go back to bank number 1, go to object B, which is the send back object, which basically sends Mario back to where he came. Okay, level redraw, force, and a send back. No interactions. So maybe that's not what I killed. What did I kill in there? I don't think the game liked having a checkpoint at the very top of the level. Nope, nope, nope. Did not like that at all. I'll have to move that checkpoint. That's probably best served down there. Let's reset that. You know, what's really weird is, like, that's not the original door that I created. It's like my second or third draft of it, or something like that. Wait a minute. Interactions. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Come here. Koopa Troopa. Cool beans. Let me grab you. Ninja versus Ninja. Excusez-moi. Let's go this. That was all kinds of wrong. I don't even know what just happened there. That was really weird. What happened? Hey, throw this over here. Gimme, 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 gimme. Okay. I need to reset. I have no clue what the heck just happened there. That was really, really odd. Okay, go. Ah, stupid freaking... Yeah, bricks don't burst if they're off the screen. That's just a... That's a thing that has been in the original Mario 3. Die. Don't care. Oh, no. No, no. Watch out. I'm going to stab you. Oh, the walkway is a new feature, isn't it? Yeah. So there's waterfalls in the foreground. I'm not holding anything. Oh, I got a bug. I should probably... I think I just discovered a new bug. I'm actually being really careless right now. Okay, let's see here. Jump. Go. Get that. That. That is not what I wanted. But you know what? I have it. Might as well just go ahead and just tear through these ninjas who just freaking got me again. Because all I really want to know is what is up with this. So that works just fine. Okay, there's that. Got that. Aha! Checkpoint problem. I'm not entering from map though. That's what's weird. Entering from map. That's... skip checkpoint clear. An invincible grace period when transitioning from subspace. So the I could do that, but the subspace mechanic only appears in 2 levels. So I just try to have more careful level design. Obviously that Shy Guy in the beginning is not so great for careful level design. So I'm basically going to have to move that Shy Guy so he's not there. Okay, if you're entering from up, and ooh, okay, that's what I need to do. That's my problem. I need to switch it up. Yeah, I'll actually go ahead and do that now because I'll move him up there. That way you kind of have a Shy Guy who's off in the distance who's doing his own thing. So, oh gosh. So, since you're watching, I'll show you what subcon actually is in this game. It is just trickery. That it's all it is. So what happens is so this level here has a scroll effect called vertical transitions. And basically, let me turn on the, you know what? I can show you right now what vertical transitions is. It's a special level type. So let's go in Mammoth Potobo. This is a boss level that I'm working on. Alright, so in the scroll type is vertical transitions. Then the levels are vertically oriented, but I could not have the vertical scrolling in the game because it took up too much code. So I switched to a style that was more similar to Mario Bros. 2. So this level here is vertical transitions. So whenever I get to the very top, and I jump off screen, I appear on the next screen. And the way that this works in the actual code is, let me go to the actual level itself. Open this up. So it's not going to scroll horizontally. So when you get to the top of this part, you appear at the bottom of the next segment. So yeah, so basically with this, it's a vertical transition. It doesn't scroll left or right, but when you get to the top of one screen, you appear at the bottom of another screen. And then whenever you go off screen of a vertical transition, you appear at the top of the next one, and you just shift your X position over. So basically, it looks like you're moving up higher and higher and higher, but really, the screen is just scrolling 16 blocks really quickly, and you just don't see it. So it's all an illusion. So Subcon is basically using that same trickery, but you can't get to the top because of this right here, of this section right here. So you can never get to the top to transition to the next area. Same thing with this. There's no way to get to the top because, like, there's not enough running speed for Mario. You can't jump high enough to get to that. And once again, same thing right here. And then what this level structure basically looks like this part right here, looks like, well, actually, if you look at this right here, let me go to this right here. So when I switch over here, this part right here, this very first screen, is essentially this screen's basic structure. Like this right here, except it's flipped. So it's like, you know, actual Subcon when it's flipped. So what it makes it look like it's doing is exactly what Mario Brothers 2 does, but that's not what it does at all. It's all smoke and mirrors, but it makes it look like you're in Subcon. It's awesome stuff. Okay. So, going back to what I was doing, I guess I dropped a lot in this game. Did I never save the position of that stupid Shy Guy. There he is, okay. Alright. Over here, Koopa Troopa. There we go. Grab you. Yeah, as you notice, the Shy Guys can actually jump up and grab the blocks out of the air and throw them at you. And if those blocks had an item in them, and the block breaks, then the block will have that item in there. Okay, need this. Got the checkpoint. Let's enter from the map. Find pointer. Find pointer loop. Is this the part where I find applicable? Let's store that in here. Wow, I can't believe a lot of people are still interested in this project. This project's been going on a really long time. 9.5 years. Good lord. And yes, I'm sticking with it. It is as close as done as it's ever been. I have all the main levels done. I'm making progress with the boss levels. I am fixing bugs. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of bugs. Like, all the bugs ever. Yay! I fixed that bug. Alright, so going up here, I'm gonna... So, I am testing out this here. Nope. So what I need to test out here is getting up here, up here, up here, over here. Yay! I made it! Woo! Okay. I don't even know what that was. Oh, he was throwing blocks. That's why. Yes. Grab that. Throw it over here. All those coins in there. Oh yeah, you need to grab that. You need to throw it. No, no, no! I did not want to do that. Alright. Oh, look at that. Yeah, a chair right there. Forgot that was even there. Alright, let's go ahead and die. Oh, I did not grab the freaking checkpoint, even though I was testing. You know what? Let's go ahead and grab the checkpoint since I was debugging anyways. There we go. Oh, oh, you're guarding a cherry. I want that cherry. I want that cherry. I want that cherry. I don't know why they want that cherry. Actually, cherries do have a role in the game. I just haven't coded that in yet. But it's coming. Oh, no, I want that shy guy. Get my butt up there. Come on, I can do this. There we go. I know I can do it. So, you need to fall down here. Go over here. I want you to grab that block. What's in that block? Oh, it's just a coin. Really? But that will reset everything. Alright, so... yes, cherries do come in blocks as well. That's what I wanted. Oh, I bet I know what's gonna happen. Oh no. Cool beans. You use the ninja suit to jump up there to grab the key, go on this side. And guess what? You use the ninja suit to get back up to the top and you get the 3rd star. Oh yeah, so this is how this vine works. No. I messed that up. So, the mechanic here is that you're trying to get him to grab the vine. And then you don't want to get too close, because if you get too close to him, he'll throw the block like that. So, you want to have him grab it. But you don't want to get too close. He can go off screen a little bit. Not a whole lot, though. He's gonna... I screwed that up. This is definitely one of those game mechanics that can be frustrating, but as long as you're patient, it's fine. Just don't get too close to him. Okay, he's a little bit off screen. No, that is not what I wanted. Yeah, so basically what I need to do is get him to do this. If I can... I just need to be patient. Just don't get too close to him. We'll send him off. And then you can get him to do that. And now the vine will grow and grow and grow, and I can jump to the platform. Now, granted, if you have the raccoon suit, you could just get a flying, like, running start and just fly and get it that way. But, still. So, yeah, that's that game mechanic right there where you have to get the Shy Guy to carry the block and throw it. Of course, I try to utilize whatever is unique to a level's mechanic. So, like this level's main gimmick, well, it's got a couple of mechanics, gimmicks, but you have the Shy Guy who's throwing blocks. So I try to, utilize that as well as part of the, as the level. So, alright, so I got time to try to debug one more. Feeling weighed down. So this level is based around oh, it is snowing. I do not like that weather effect. Do not like that at all. I'm gonna fix it. Normal weather. What position? I'm pretty sure I am offsetting. Draw single particle, the pattern, X velocity. Y velocity, X position. Add. I guess that kind of works. I might have to modify the snow. So this is like snow because the top of the ice is frozen. However, it is not stable. So if Mario lands on the ice and he's carrying something, that was weird. Now, something else, though, is like this water is unique in the fact that it's very, very buoyant. Mario is like kind of bobbing up and down. So, if he's carrying something, he'll actually be heavy enough to float down to the bottom. So, the entire premise of this level is to grab these weights or that's... Sorry, I just noticed that there's a weird foreground thing going on here. Let's modify that, because that should not be doing the thing. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that here. That should totally not be a thing. So if I click on the terrain filter, haha, has a little thing right there indicating that there's a foreground tile there. You should not be there. So now I saved that level. Let's go back in there. No, I am not a witch. But this is the only magic I do. Oh god, you, like... Yeah, you wouldn't believe some of the stuff that I do outside of this. Like, I do a lot of baking and cooking, and I have a friend who's gluten-free. Actually, my girlfriend, she's got celiac disease. And she can't have rice, and she can't have soy, and all this other stuff. But I have learned how to make my own gluten-free pastas, and cakes, and cookies, and all this delicious food that she was not ever going to have again for the rest of her life. But I figured out the magic behind everything, and I just do, like, all this amazing food for her. Not to mention, like, I have a ton of Halloween costumes in my house, or not costumes, decorations all throughout my house, and I do cosplay, and yeah, I do a lot. So yeah, I may actually be a witch. Okay, actually, now that I'm here, so I fixed that issue, but I feel like there is something weird going on because whenever I hold on to this guy here and he starts shaking, I think he bugs out. No, he doesn't. I saw it bug earlier. Maybe it's because... Why is that poofing? Yeah, I gotta do something here. Because I made a change to... No, it's poof die. Poof die. Which was there. Pyro, what are you doing? I'm talking to my cat, Pyro. Short for Pyromancer. Lightning poof. Water splash. What did I... I don't think that should poof die. I think that should just be deleted. I'm gonna try just delete it. Like, it shouldn't even be a thing. Okay. It's not great. It's better good as you have help her dieting list. I mean, I have my personal Facebook, but I don't really... Like, I don't connect my game to my personal Facebook. Actually, I try not to draw too much attention to my personal self and this game because I don't want the Nintendo ninjas knocking out my door, giving me that sweet cease and desist letter. Because this project's been going on for a long time, and I know that once this project is done and it gets out there, it's going to hit the big media outlets. It's going to hit Kotaku, it's going to hit Destructoid and all that, and as soon as it does, it's going to blow up, and everyone needs to download it because Nintendo's going to come after me and tell me to take it down. I guarantee it. Oh, no, Ark, you weren't digging at all. I'm actually very, very open, with a lot of things. It's just that a lot of my interests don't cross, surprisingly. So, it's like, yay, that works. A lot of the worlds and like the interests that I have, they don't seem to cross. Like my cosplay world doesn't cross with my ROM hacking, well, game development world, which doesn't really cross with my baking, and it's really weird. Like I've never met anyone in real life who knows what Mario Adventure is, or even what ROM hacking is, or hardly anything. So it's, you know, popular on the internet, but that doesn't quite translate to real world popularity or know-how. Alright, so I have this weight here, and... Oh yeah! I don't know if you guys know this, but... Let me go ahead and just... Let me just die. Yeah, well, the thing is, like, this being a patch, I don't know. I mean, I have changed so much in this game. I mean, the music is the same, so that part wouldn't be patched out, but the music will probably end up changing. I will find somebody who can inject new music into my hack. They would work with me. Oh yeah, so I haven't really talked about it a whole lot, but this game has new kicking mechanics because I can kick shells up. I can kick them up and they don't spin. I can drop them. I can drop them with a slight velocity. Die. Die. Okay. And I can kick them upwards with a spin, which gives them a X velocity that is relative to Mario's own speed. So if he's moving fast... Oh, no, 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 no. Of course, if he's moving fast and kicks shell upwards, it moves fast as well. I needed that shell. Alright, I need to go back over here. So I'll grab the shell, and I have to hold the shell so I'm heavy enough to sink to the bottom so I can get down there and grab that. So the whole mechanic of this one level is to basically, yeah, do that. Now, notice that, how come you didn't break through the ice while holding the shell? I did break through the ice while holding the shell. I did break through all the ice because I just didn't touch it. Ah, no. No, I want to go through. What happened? Okay, let me grab you. Grab that. Also, notice that when I hit the underside of the ice, it breaks. And notice that, I'll show you again. Notice how the particles on the screen are actual ice balls, but it's using the same code as the brick debris. Like whenever you break a brick block and the bricks go flying, using the same thing, but I swap out the sprite tile to use ice particles instead. What? Wow, what is even going on? I'm noticing all these weird imperfections in this level here. Like, that grass should not be there because it's foreground next to a background. That's no bueno. Terrain. That block is solid and it should not be solid. Alright, so let me fix that real quick. Oh yeah, so the spinies, the red spinies are different from the green spinies. So let me go back. So when I run over here, notice the red spiny falls off as normal, right? That's really no different than... Also notice that enemies can stack on top of each other. Not all enemies. A lot of them can. I want that. I want that. I want that question block. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Ah. Okay, so... Oops. Slightly off there. Okay, grab this. Jump over here. Now, the green spinies, they just walk and turn around on the edge like red Koopa Troopas. So, that's pretty much what that's about. Also, there, that is, I'm gonna switch here because that, I don't have an ice flower in here and I should. You can actually freeze the spinies. Not the spinies, sorry, the munchers. No! Okay. don't... Oh, there it is. I was like, I know there is an ice flower here somewhere. Dun-dun-dun. So, we got a bug going on here, which is... So, when it hits that muncher, it should actually disappear, but it's not doing that for some reason. So, what it should do is... Enemies, ice balls, attack enemy, behavior... Detect world, ice, special object, ice tiles. Ice ball transitions, not less value, changes. Okay, so ice ball tiles, fireball tiles, branch carry clear, object no poof. Here, ice ball, no hit. Okay, let's do this. So basically, this is the code that see if the ice ball has made contact with any tiles who is set to have a ice ball interaction. And if it does, it takes that tile and adds 1 to it, so it flips it. Fireballs subtract 1. And I'll show you why that is here in a second. So ice empty. Okay. Branch equal. If it's not, okay. Branch carry clear. And then object changed, cleared, no temp, load, spinner box proofs, response, no temp. No temp. I don't remember what that is for. Fire tiles, no temp. I don't... Fire tiles. Oh, because ice tiles have a temporary change. Okay. Let's see if that fixes the issue where freezing. Yes. All right. So that works properly now. So Fire Mario will thaw the munchers, and Ice Mario will freeze the munchers. And Ice Mario can freeze the top of water. Now, frozen, I will say frozen tiles are temporary when Ice Mario does it. And the reason that is to prevent yourself from getting stuck and unable to progress any further in the game. Oh, I got some random tiles up there. I can fix that real quick. Oh yeah, look at that! The time limit for a frozen enemy, I don't know the actual time in seconds. It's like 64 ticks, I think is what it is. So 64 frames. Or maybe it's a little bit longer than that, actually. Okay, yeah, so here what you have to do is hold the weight until it gets down to the bottom, and then you can grab the key, well, let go of the weight, and then grab the key instead. Use this over here. So, this is a good spot to do. First of all, I need to remove you. Oops. Alright. And second of all, I need to... tile interactions. I'm going to... I need to put... there we go. Checkpoint right there. And then I can turn you into a hammer suit. And I could turn ice flower right there. Yeah, that looks good right there. Alrighty. Kaizo blocks? Oh, you mean the random blocks that disappeared out of nowhere? That's because I actually removed them. It was definitely there before, if that's what you're referring to. Okay, there's that. Also, something about these weights is that, oh, yeah. So those coin blocks, they're hidden coin blocks, because there are, like, hidden items in coin blocks. To get those to show up, you can click the terrain, and it shows the underside that is solid, or you can click on interactions, and it will show that there are blocks that are there that you can only activate from hitting them from underneath. And now that I think about it, this needs to be background because, yeah, because the pixel's slightly off. Yeah, it's a property of the editor. So one of the things also is like, you can click on any of these tiles. Let's say, I'll double click on the coin, and it brings you to the tile set editor. And on the right, it shows you the tile set that you're currently working in. I could change a level, and it'll update the tile set, the graphics, and the palette for that tile set, what have you. And then when I click on one of these, on the left, these are the graphics that you use to make that up. So if I wanted the coin to now look like a question block, I click on it, and I just click each tile, and then click where it wants to go, and now the coin looks like a question block. If I don't want it to be a question block, I actually want it to be an item block. I will change the terrain type to item block. The terrain types are background, foreground, water, water foreground, semi-solid, solid, item block, hidden item block. And then whenever I change the terrain, the interaction will change accordingly. So, actually, let me change this back to coin because I don't want to mess that up. Background, coin. So, these spikes right here, these are solid and they are harmful. However, if I were to change that to water foreground, the interaction is now considered to be lava. And that is actually a special interaction because Firefox Mario can actually swim in lava. But I'll change that back to solid. And once you click apply, any changes you make here in the tile editor will actually update here. So for example, I go over here, I got all these green blocks, I'm going to double click those, and I want to make those green blocks look like this hatch pattern. I click apply, go over here, it updated dynamically. And I'm like, I don't like that. I'm gonna go back to the block style. There we go. Reapply. I have 15 object sets, so it's about the same amount as the original. But the difference is that the object sets, there's nothing special between them. It's just one set of graphics, tiles, and interaction properties. There's no tank. There are ships, but not airships. Let me show you real quick. So yeah, this is I guess a pirate ship almost. So this level is actually really, really cool. This level has the key coins. Let me show you how cool this is. This is probably one of my best levels. Let me change this to level C. C Siege. There we go, right there. Now, not every level in the game will have checkpoints, and there's a good reason for that. This is one of those reasons. This is one of those levels that will not have a checkpoint. Because the premise of this level, that is not the right level, actually. That should be out to sea. Oops, my bad. No, there's no scanline effects like that. It doesn't bob up and down. I need to modify this. In fact, I need to update this. Save it, save it. Yeah, I'll eventually have to save every single one of these. So you see the rain effects, and it's actually like wind was actually pushing Mario back, and the wind actually affects the enemies as well. Ah, stupid Goomba. And notice that not all enemies will go down in one hit. So what you do is, like, you're on the ship and you go inside. Now you're inside. Now I'll go inside here. And I am plundering their treasure. Yar. Please ignore the rain. It's it's minor glitch. I'm gonna fix it. So I have these key coins that I have to collect. And then I have to avoid those Goombas. And now what I have to do is let me grab this. Okay, got the other key coin. Oh yeah, there's some weirdness going on here with this level. Yay! I got the other key coin. So I gotta figure out how to get that key coin. Jump back to where I was. Yeah, I got some weirdness going on with the graphics. I've got to check out what's going on. Part of the issue is I have these keys here that shouldn't be here. That's not a door. There we go. Going through that door puts me right there. So the whole premise of this level is that you're kind of exploring the ship and you're trying to find all the key coins, and once you do, you'll grab a key and you'll use that key right here. So this level does not have any checkpoints because it really hinges on the player being able to find all of the key coins. Unfortunately, I got some weird things going on because I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's my problem. Those are supposed to be coins. That's exactly what my problem is. And interactions. Okay, yeah, I exactly see what my problem is. Alright, I'll be able to fix that later. Yeah, so this level has a lot of exploration. This is the Blooper Bay world. The whole thing behind this is sea island, but also artillery, pirates. So you see the pirate brothers, they shoot out cannonballs. Yeah, and this is like, you guys have seen maybe not even 10%. Every single level introduces some crazy cool mechanic. I'll give you guys a preview of what boss levels are like real quick. And then I'm going to have to wrap it up because my kids got to go to bed. Alright, so this is the first area of World 3's boss level. So I am slowly climbing up. So these guys are here. I call them Smash. They kind of look like some of the enemies in Martin 3D Land. They slide back and forth. If you touch their sides, which are spiky, they will hurt you. They can, let me save state here. They can squish you and kill you. So you kind of have to, yeah, watch out for them. Okay, let me go back to my save state. Gotta curve this around here. Yeah, they can one-hit kill you if they squish you up against the wall. That's kind of the premise of them. Here, gotta jump over here. The thing is, you can stand on top of them because of their flat tops, and you have to utilize that to get through the level. And don't worry, this is just a draft of the level. This is not the final. This is definitely not final because I'm already noticing some gameplay mechanic problems here. Some major ones. Well, that one specifically. So let's go here, here, here. Jump up. Now just keep an eye on the design of the level itself. No! Alright. Let's go up here. Up, up, jump up. Jump on him, jump up, up, up. And jump across, jump across, jump across. And now comes in the... Yes, if you have Ninja Mario, you can skip all of this pretty easily. Yeah. And then this is where this scripted event comes into play that I showed before. Once again, this is not final. I will polish it after a while. So lava is now flowing down, it's pulling up, and now when I go back up through the pipe, I have to play the entire section all over again, but now there is lava flowing and pulling in the areas that was there before. Luckily, there's no like blind death, so like if you fall down one of the holes, you're not gonna like die. Well, you hit the lava, obviously you will die. But the whole premise of every single boss level is like you play a section of the level, you cause an event to happen that changes the section of the level, so you replay through it a second time, but now it's different. It's underwater, there's wind, there's lava flows now. And then, because of the change that you caused in that level, you're now able to make progress to a new section of the level. And you just keep doing that like 2 or 3 stages until you get to the boss. But there are checkpoints along the way, so once you get back down to the bottom of that section, there will be a checkpoint, so you don't have to do that again. And eventually you get to the point where you get a checkpoint and you just go straight to the boss. You don't have to go through the entire level, because this level will be very, very long if you try to do it without checkpoints. No. The lava that's falling down is just background. I don't have that, because otherwise you create columns, a column of hazard that you can't get across. It doesn't make 100% sense, but from a gameplay, it's just something it's a thing that I kind of, accept. I accept that, water, lava falls should hurt Mario, but I just go ahead and say they're in the background. I'm not gonna try to be too, that, I guess, cohesive about it. So anyways, I thank you guys for watching me going through and fixing a bunch of these bugs, also seeing a little bit of the game. You guys got to see about 3 levels, and there's so much more in this game. As you can see, though, I play a level, I get like 2 or 3 minutes into it, and I've got a bug I gotta fix. I have a lot of things that I have to still do, even when the content is done. So I thank you guys for being patient, and I look forward to the time when you guys actually get to play this. All right, everyone have a great night.